All right, little update on the car. I've been picking away at things here and there, but we got the back all sprayed and put back together. This used to all be black, and then this was all purple here. Got everything sprayed purple. So all good to go. Radiator's back in, fans are back in, secured a little better and sealed a lot better. Then we decided to plate this little air dam thing I had going on and just make it one solid window. I feel like I'm gonna have plenty of airflow right here sucking in for the fans to pull air out. And this was just kind of a mess. It was cracked and it was just really tight back there and really complex to make these air dams flow air back, which I really don't think was working too well. But I think we're gonna have plenty of airflow with just having it all come down and back. New plexiglass, new fasteners all around, new side window. This one was all cracked and faded out. But I went with all these new fasteners instead of bolt heads, finally. So I'm really happy about those. Gavin hooked me up with a link for this rear roof wing. So I think it'll look pretty good. I like it so far. We'll see how it looks wrapped and part of the car. And I didn't know if I was going to be mounting this on here, so I started peeling this third brake light off, and she just fell apart. So I got a new one right here. Gonna just replace it. Same brand, Type S. They don't sell them. They don't sell these brake lights separately. So I lucked out. Alex sold me his out of his kit, so that was nice. Then we got the accusump here that I am rebuilding. I decided that I cleaned it out. I took off this end here. Took off that end, pushed the piston back, cleaned it out with a bunch of brake cleaner, and I'm gonna call it good. I'll probably replace this seal here, and got all four here, but I think it'll be fine. It wasn't leaking back in the air chamber, so that'll be good to go. Also got a new air gauge because that one was all busted up because I dropped it like an idiot. Nothing too much with the motor. Started plugging stuff up, connecting things together. Buddy Rob was selling a seat, and it was for a really fair price. So we got new seat stuff. Whoop whoop. NRG, whatever the heck it's called it. But it barely fit. I had to really relocate and move some things and cut some things out to make it sit the way I wanted it to sit. But I got in it. Feels good. And then I got rid of the crusty passenger seat that Derek gave me a while back and put the old driver's seat over there. So I think it's a really nice upgrade for both driver and passenger. Here's a look at that wing again. I'm pretty pumped on it, shut up. So, and it was really relatively cheap. So it's like, yeah, let's run it. Couldn't stick it because I got plexiglass all back here. So I had to drill some holes. And she ain't going nowhere now. Here's the seat. Super comfortable. I feel really enclosed, like I'm in a cockpit of an airplane fighter jet. It's pretty sweet. So we got pedals are all good right there. Again, the shifter's a little bit further back. Was just kind of feeling everything out with the new seating position. And yeah, there it is. Definitely got a little bit tighter in here, but that's what happens. You get a little bit of a bigger, bulkier seat with these puppies. Threw the helmet on too, kind of felt it out. Not much movement can be made by me anymore. I can barely just turn my head to look both ways, but that's all right. We'll get used to it. So I ended up having to cut this catalytic converter hump out a little bit more. As you can see, there was a whole bunch of stuff I had to cut out to make this seat work. So I was really making the car fit the seat. Made my own side mounts here. So yeah, other than that, still waiting on the axle stubs. I did get notified from Nate over at Villains that the diff studs. The diff studs that I did send him had signs of them starting to twist. So I sent him an email back. Hopefully he'll be able to make something work out of the 6 I sent him. Waiting on that from him to see what he responds back with. Still waiting on the Holley ECU and harness. You know, gotta bring that budget. So, and I got all new lines and all new fittings. Just waiting on some straight fittings for the oil accusump. So I got all my 90s I think that I need, and I got some plenty of line here to -10 stuff. This new stuff's a little bit thinner, which is nice. The old -10 stuff was a little bit bulkier, but this will be a lot nicer to run. And I also am in the market for a cooler, but I thought I did have a oil cooler floating around somewhere. I'll see if I can find it, or if I gave it away, or what the heck I did with it. But other than that, that's kind of the update. Nothing too crazy. Just picking away when I can. And yeah, that's really about it. Nothing too crazy. Just hopefully we'll be ready in time for the season. We're not rushing by the end of it. I got the accusump here rebuilt and mounted back up, and got these -10 fittings with this new line mounted on the line, and come to figure out must have been running the next size smaller here. Gonna have to get a whole bunch more fittings, and the lines going into here are the same thing. Half of them are -10 and half of them are size smaller, whatever that may be. But so we're gonna have to do some recouping here. It does look like wherever this one went, God, where did that go? Did that go back into the oh, this went into the motor. So this was -10 and it went to the size smaller. But the ones on my oil pan are -10, and these are -10. This splitter. This is a one-way valve. So, and this is -10, I believe. All right, manual valve. Yay!